This video is brought to you by Mammoth Headwear. One size fits big.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy from the DIY and Digital, and today's the big day. We're revealing the completed MRROne project railroad. Welcome back everybody. Like I said, today's the big day. We're going to be taking a look at the completed MRROne project railroad. This is something that I have wanted to do for a long time on this channel, and now that it's done, I can't wait to show you guys. Let's go ahead and just check it out.
MRROne is a 2-foot by 4-foot end scale layout. It is capable of being an independent layout as well as a module of a larger layout. It has 2 sidings for industries, and all of the buildings are 100% 3D printed. There are loads of details. The track is Kato Unitrack with a minimum radius of 9.75 inches. It's also designed to be ready for expansion. And has the capability of handling 6-axle diesels. MRROne is also wired for night running with building and street lights. All of the electronics are DIY with a DCC++ base station powered by a Raspberry Pi with the JMRI Linux disk image. I even added this combination HDMI and USB jack after the fact to make it easier to hook up a monitor, keyboard, and mouse. MRROne is designed to be portable and fit in most anyone's available space. This video is brought to you with support from my patrons on Patreon. You can join my Patreon community for exclusive content. You can join for a monthly contribution of $1, $2, and the all-new $5 engineer level, which includes an exclusive digital model of the month that you can download and print yourself. A link to my Patreon page is in the description below.
All right, you knew that I wasn't just going to be like, here it is. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little op session to show you guys how I run MRROne as a railroad. Not necessarily totally prototypical, but it's a lot of fun.
MRROne has 2 sidings for industries, and each one is capable of holding 2 cars. NS7138 will be our switcher today. This is a Fox Valley Models Jeep 60 with a Digitrax decoder. We start by pulling up to the industries. We first uncouple the train with the first 2 deliveries still attached. These will go at industry number 1. I will be using the first 2 cars as a handle for positioning purposes. I then pull the deliveries out and attach them onto my train. The locomotive then repositions to pull the other two cars out. These have to be moved one at a time because of space. The locomotive then runs around the loop to the end of the train. MRROne is designed so that the loop functions as a passing siding. It's not a perfect space-saving solution, but it works well when it's used in concert with the other sidings. Once the pickups have been attached to the end of the train, the locomotive runs back around. We temporarily spot two of the drop-offs at industry number 1 that we won't need. We reattach the train, then head around to do some creative train movements. Here we have what is either the main line or a siding depending how you run this railroad. We will be using this to store some cars temporarily. We can place cars on this siding 2 at a time. Once we have the cars stored temporarily, we head back to spot the first 2 deliveries in their proper location. We first pull them back out, then run around them and place them one at a time on the siding. Now we can head back to where we have the other cars temporarily spotted and retrieve the first 2 cars for the delivery at industry number 1. Remember when we pulled them out at first and then attached them to our train? We did that for blocking purposes to make this move easier. Once we have those deliveries dropped off, we can head back to the shop.
So that's MRROne, guys. I had an absolute blast building this railroad. It was an absolute ton of fun to build, and if you guys go ahead and give this a try to build, be sure to send me some pictures. You can email them to me in the email in the description below. Now I want to say a quick thank you to Mammoth Headwear, our sponsor. They have sent me this hat to try out and I absolutely love it, being a big-headed guy, and you can check them out at the link in the description below. If you use that link, that is an affiliate link, and I do get a small kickback on that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Special thank you to all of my patrons. They are listed right here. If you would like to become a patron, you can for as little as $1 a month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, and happy railroading. Hey everybody, it's Jimmy from the DIY and Digital, and I'm talking to you Hey everybody, it's Jimmy from the DIY and Digital, and today I am going through why I like model. Welcome everybody to the first real discussion topic of coffee.